What is up, everyone, and welcome to another WWE 2K19 video. Today we have got a triple threat steel cage match. Now first is the pre-order bonus, Rey Mysterio.
It is. We have a couple of Rey Mysterios, but this is the one where he shines the most. We get to see his signatures and finishers, etc, etc.
Yeah, we were worried that the steel cage would eliminate the 619, which is a signature in the game. If anyone gets the game and is wondering where the hell is the 619 as a finisher for Rey, it is a signature which then leads into the frog splash for the finish.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right on paper, but it's a nice animation.
It's a good combination.
Yes.
So in this triple threat, you've also got Pete Dunne. I should say we do skip the entrances. As you've heard us in previous videos, we had 3 hours to get as much done as possible. And we just thought many other YouTubers would get the entrances. So we tried to focus mainly on gameplay ourselves.
We did.
And lastly, with his own Titantron, Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, that's the newest improvement on Jeff Hardy. His entrance and attire, I think, are the exact same. But there were late additions to the last game anyway.
There'll be plenty of other attires on Community Creations.
Oh yeah, hundreds.
So here we go, first steel cage match. I went as Rey Mysterio.
I am Pete Dunne, and as you see, I tried to escape by the door.
Yeah, so if you keep an eye on the referee in the bottom left-hand corner, you prompt him by pressing down on the D-pad. Great connection there, Jeff.
Yeah, as you can see, the AI is still a bit wonky.
And when you do that, he'll start making an effort very slowly to unlock the steel cage door.
It's very easy for the opponents to stop them or cut them off.
Yep.
As you will see in this match.
See another prompt for it there. So, the steel cage has had a revamp this year, which is good to see. If you search oh my god moments on steel cage, I'm sure many will pop up for the various ones you can get this year on YouTube.
Yeah.
I know there's one for the super heavyweights where you can actually crash through the middle cage paneling to the left, which looks pretty fun.
It does.
We don't get it in this match.
No, we don't, unfortunately.
Basically focusing on what's new. So just to prove it's our first game, we're still getting the tutorial coming up. So climbing the cage, which can be done this year by just going up for a normal top rope move.
Yeah, and then you can climb from that position, which we do see later on in the match. You can move yourself along the ropes.
Yeah, so plenty of new animations as well.
Yeah,
trying to attack superstars who are mid-climb.
You can fight with if another opponent was the exact same level as you on that rope. You can both fight on top of there. So there's quite a few new little tweaks they've added to the steel cage, which make it a bit more refreshing. Because in the past, you've only had the element of being able to climb out or doing the grapple into the cage door.
Yeah, it's been pretty limited in the past. Here we'll see one of the new mechanics.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we get 3 of them.
They have to be at a good distance, I think.
And none of them connect. So we're still waiting on a connection for the springboard move, but we'll get it when the main game comes out.
We will. You've just got to learn the distance to do it.
Oh, I were annoyed then because I was setting up a nice little running move for Rey Mysterio and it got ruined.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy was a bit aggressive in this match. This is the new climbing that I was on about. You go into the corner and it's you've got to tap the buttons that pop up to climb out.
So instead of having a bar where it was minimum and maximum, you've now got to get the corresponding button. Like I'm doing
as
here
you can see there with Rey Mysterio, yeah. And
I'm going for it.
I think the longer the match goes on, the lower the health for the opponents, the quicker it is to climb out, I believe.
So getting to the end, does that mean I'm automatically out? It does? Okay,
yeah, so it's one thing and you get to the top of the cage, and then if you wanted to, you could have jumped, well, not jumped out, sorry, climbed out from there.
Now what I'm trying to do is see if you can do a finisher from the top of the steel cage. To my knowledge, you can't.
No,
obviously, I said
so.
In the entrance, Rey Mysterio's got a signature as a 619, and his finisher is a top rope frog splash. But I try on 2 occasions when I've actually got all the stamina and a finisher to do it on the top of the steel cage, and it doesn't work.
Yeah. For all we know, that could be some sort of oh my god moment for specific wrestlers.
Maybe so.
But we unfortunately didn't find the answer to that.
That's a nice DDT by Rey. So it kind of goes into a handicap at some points because we're still trying to test out.
Yeah, we were just trying to test the mechanics at this point. Like I'll take on Jeff Hardy where you try climbing up, etc, etc. Because I think we wanted to see...
That's how the finisher should look, so I thought I could pull that off from the top of the steel cage. As I was thinking if you could do like a swanton from the top, which would be pretty neat this year. But as I said, to our knowledge, we don't think
no, it doesn't seem like it's possible. Hopefully it is. Hopefully we are wrong or didn't find out the answer. Because that would be pretty fun to be doing some top rope finishers. Let's just try to test out Pete Dunne's taunts here. He does have a couple of new ones.
I think I'm trying to get the 619 as we were still debating if we could actually hit
Yeah,
the
we thought
619
he'd go into a DDT or
in
something.
a steel cage. Can he get his little legs around Rey Mysterio?
I think you've just earned your signature, so any second now, you will go for it.
And knowing the AI, I was like, no chance I'm doing that on Jeff Hardy. Perkins, get Pete Dunne ready because I'm going to see the 619. And he goes off the middle rope here. Boom! Perfect.
Somehow gets his body around.
Now, because we're in a steel cage, he had to get back in the ring straight away. But if it were a normal match, you'd then go up to the top rope and hit the frog splash.
Yeah, which should work quite nicely.
And once again, I'm trying to hit this frog splash on the top of the steel
Jeff
cage.
Hardy is having none of it.
I'm telling you to get up and make sure Jeff Hardy's down.
I tried to, and then Jeff Hardy goes base mode and tries to reverse me.
Yeah, we were reluctant in going for his finishes early on, and then he hits about 3 or 4 in a row.
He does. He comes unglued at a certain point. See, there's some nice little reversal moves.
Yeah, they might go unnoticed in the early stages. That's nice.
Here we go. Check out some nasty moves by Pete Dunne. Right on the lower spine. Just nasty.
So now I'm like, right, final attempt. I've got a full bar of stamina. I've got a finisher. Are we going to see this frog splash from Rey Mysterio?
No, because Jeff Hardy's reversed me. But we do see something new. I try and stop Jeff, but he brings us a new mechanic
Can you
in.
see how I'm shuffling along there?
Yeah, you can just slide yourself along.
Cross, and you can actually fight up there. We didn't get a chance to see that, but it is in the game where you can throw some punches at the top.
Like Jeff had climbed up to the top, or I'd have climbed up to the top, we could have fought each other up there.
So you're not in a static position on this game when you're in the steel cage, on top of the steel cage.
And I decide to throw Jeff Hardy off the top so you can climb up once again to try and get your finisher. I go for my signature actually on Jeff Hardy right here.
Did you get it?
Yep. It's quite nice as well. Just releasing him, and then you were primed and ready. This is where we realised that we probably couldn't do the finisher.
Yeah, so waiting for a prompt, and then in the end I had to press square or X.
As it happens, it was a frog splash anyway.
Yeah, but as you can see, it wasn't my finisher, as Ray still got it.
There you go, Pete Dunne's finished now.
Bitter end.
And I believe I try and escape from his presence.
Oh, little weasel. Let's see if Pete Dunne's successful though.
It's quite a nice finish. I'm
So
liking Pete
time
Dunne's
this.
movesets.
Oh no, you went for a taunt.
I went for a taunt. Oh, I got annoyed because Jeff Hardy got up.
Taunt.
Jeff Hardy basically no-sold my signature, and then you basically no-sold my finisher.
I can't believe this one's still going. We're going to time it then to see how long it takes the referee to get himself into gear. And do I go for it? I go for it. Look,
that'd be
for it.
sneaky.
1, 2,
watch Jeff Hardy right now.
3.
Boom!
Oh, and then that's it. The referee retreats back into his normal position.
And then Jeff goes mad. I think I get busted up and... Oh no!
Well, you do need to realise, everyone, you can't do a strong punch to your opponent in the opening 5 seconds and rush for the door. The referee probably takes 10 to 15 seconds to get that position, to get that door open, and then you've got to climb out slowly. So
yeah, and then look at Jeff, sneaky Jeff here, try to get the pinfall. I had to use my resiliency there.
Here we go for a
springboard. Oh, this is an awkward one again.
How have I missed? How have I missed?
I don't know.
How'd you miss both Pete Dunne and Jeff Hardy there?
It's kind of worrying that they are connecting.
It's harder to miss. It's harder to miss than to connect it, wasn't it?
It's kind of worrying that they are not connecting.
Jeff Hardy's like, I've got 3 finishes. It's time to get these going.
Yeah, he does start breaking in a second. Or breaking his opponent, should I say. I try and sneak out again behind Jeff Hardy's back.
Hardy's not having any of that.
Because I'm still in the sort of area, the ref continues opening it. So I'm guessing if I was to reverse him or fight him off, I could have snuck out. Because I was desperate to see how that would work, getting out of that steel cage using the door.
Here we go, first swanton.
Oh, yep. From this position. Nicely done. Ooh, egging him on there as well.
Yeah, should have gone after him.
Tried to break Mysterio's jaw right there. So you get up quite quick after a finisher, because Pete Dunne's already moving around again.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just how it's set. If
you can change it in your settings.
Yeah, I was going to say.
We always have finishers doing max damage. It's only on 50%, as we didn't change any of that when we were going in. Like the reversal rate, etc., etc. All the AI difficulty, it's probably on normal.
Yeah, we didn't go into any of that stuff. Pete Dunne getting busted open there by a DDT by Jeff Hardy.
So we're getting wiped out by the CPU right now.
It went a bit. We didn't know how difficult it was on, to be honest. It could have been on Legend for all we know.
Yeah, it probably was.
Yep, definitely will. Want an input lag problem. So that's a second one.
Only left with one more now. Pete Dunne getting busted open, by the way, in case any of you noticed. Cool little fact, which you've got to see. Or a little tip, really. Big head mode, bust someone open.
Oh my words, yes, 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 yes. As you saw as well before earlier on, that jump from the top rope failed again, which is slightly alarming. With my signature, Jeff Hardy had none of it, and he DDTs me again.
Yeah, so I think at this point it's like we need to work as a handicap to try and get an ending where we can call for the door and one of us walks out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Jeff Hardy's going to get a pin on us and ruin everything.
There you go, another swanton. Yeah, I think he realised that a pin was acceptable in this match.
We also had input lag, so all our reversals are out of whack.
Yeah.
And that's why Perkins had to use resiliency early on for a very easy pin.
It's a shame they didn't give us a TV remote so we could have fixed that problem. But there we go. Jeff Hardy's always coming after Pete Dunne. He just does not like him. Maybe it's because I've tried to escape from the door about 5 times.
Look at this, look at this, look at this.
Yeah, this is nasty. I do love his
Saw
moveset.
this in the Royal Rumble.
Stomp on his head. Love it.
Have that, Jeff, for ruining
Love
our
it.
little steel cage.
You're
trying it again.
Ref open the door.
Trying it again.
I think at this point we decided, you know what?
Yeah,
let's work
as I was
together.
saying, I'm going to hit a finisher on Jeff Hardy to make sure he stays down. And Pete Dunne is going to exit the steel cage as the winner.
Pete Dunne wins our first steel cage match of 2K19.
So you got an idea there, everyone. And the new features added to the steel cage match, certainly an improvement.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to digging in more and seeing what they've got in the steel cage matches.
Do look at other content creators, who's got the oh my god moves, etc. to see the full capabilities of what we can do now in the steel cage. But I think for the most part we'll be seeing more steel cage matches in universe mode going forward.
I think it's the most improved match of the game.
So there we go, everyone. Steel cage in 2K19. Do make sure to check out our other 2K19 videos. Until the next one, goodbye.